Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for May the 13th through May the 19th. I'm going to apologize in advance for coughing and spluttering if I do. I've been, I would say under the weather, but a bit worse than that. I've been under the blankets. But I'm determined to get through this. Okay, so guys, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy that you've stopped by, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you are returning, thank you. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Now, these are general readings, guys, so please don't assume everything that I say in every reading pertains to you. Just if it resonates with you, you know, run with it, and if it doesn't, let it go. And come back. Maybe it'll make sense to you after the week is over. I do get feedback sometimes like that. Now, what else? I am doing a workshop, and I've already got a couple of people on the waiting list. I need at least 6 participants to actually do this workshop, and it is, you can go to my website and find out a little bit more, but it is Meet Your Spirit Guide. So it's a 4-week workshop. It's 4 hours, so it'll be 1 hour a week. It'll be interactive, so it should be fun. So I hope you guys will consider that. Now, as I said before, these are general readings. So if you would like a personal in-depth reading, please click on this link here. And another way to support my channel is through Patreon, and that link is right here too. You can go to my Patreon page and make one donation, which is, you know, no donation is too small. Or you can do a monthly one for $1 a month, as little as $1 a month, and as much as you want. There's different reward tiers, and you can check it out anywhere. I post things on there that I don't post anywhere else. And you know, of course, if you don't, just please, you know, like, share and comment, and that's a way of supporting me too. Now, these are in 3 sections. I now do a general astrology reading, and that goes on the beginning of every reading, and I'll have the skip times in the show more section below. These are for your sun, moon and rising, and those so all the skip times for everything will be below. There'll be the intro skip time, the astrology skip time, and you can go straight to the tarot card readings if you want. So let's go to your reading, shall we? Hi, welcome to your astrology section of the reading, and bear with me because my mind is a little fuzzy. Not a little, a lot. It feels like there's a basketball inside my head. Anyway, so this week there is a lot going on astrologically, guys. Wednesday is a huge day. We have Venus moving into Taurus. And Venus is at home in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus. It's the planet that rules Taurus. It's very tactile. It's very demonstrative. It's very romantic, and very intimate. And Taurus is an earth sign, and it's about banking and money and security and resources. And Venus is about finance, beauty, nature, music, art, fashion, and relationships. Now, this would be a really good time to go out and really be in nature. Even if it's at a park in the middle of the city, you know. I mean, there are beautiful places. Appreciate it. Be in it. Just, you know, be one with nature. This is all about... you'll feel grounded and you'll feel much calmer being in nature. Now, this is a time of closeness, showing love and expressing it freely. Ask yourself, are you coming from a place of love? Check in with yourself a couple of times each day. Now, Venus is joining the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. Now that's 4 planets in Taurus, right? So look at your needs in your relationship? What is lacking in your relationship? What do you need from your relationship? Take a look at your finances or your quality of life on the whole. Take time for yourself, to pamper yourself, to make yourself feel alive and worthy and abundant. And ask yourself, what needs to change here? Chances are you've been working on changing something for a while. So this could come to a completion because full moons, I haven't got to the full moon part. I'm going way ahead of myself. See, I told you my head's fuzzy. Anyway, let's talk about later that day on Wednesday. The same day, Mars moves into Cancer. Now, this is about your home. It's about protection and action. It's about your parents and roots. Mars in Cancer internalizes kind of feelings, and it's more gentle. It's less, aggressive in Cancer. And Cancer is also a cardinal sign, and femininity. There's a lot. Look, Venus is feminine. Taurus is a feminine sign. Mars in Cancer is kind of that feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energy this week. So, Cancer is the cardinal sign, a feminine sign, and Mars is the soldier. How can you secure and protect your home? What action can you take? Do you need to renovate or spruce it up or organize your home? It's a good time to kind of do some organization. Now, Saturday, we have the full moon in Scorpio. I put a blog post up. If you go to my website, you can see it. And also, guys, I have to mention, I have a Facebook group now for Live in the Solution. I'll put that link before, so you can post things, we can discuss things. It's about astrology, it's about life, it's about the solution. So we're going to, if you're going to share something solution oriented, or just your opinion on whatever. Now, Scorpio is intense, right? It's one of the most intense signs in the zodiac. It's very deep. It's the detective. It's deeply emotional. Scorpio is it is the 8th house, right? Scorpio represents the 8th house. The house of transformation, of sexuality, death and rebirth and purification. It's about getting in touch with what needs to change, what needs to be dealt with. The moon will shed a light on that which needs purification. So think of the phoenix and how it rises from the ashes, purified and transformed into this beautiful bird. This is about finding your power. It's about finding the power within. It's about owning it. It's about standing in it. It's about being confident of your power. Now, the sun is opposite, because full moons are always opposite. It's the sun shining on the moon, right? Excuse me. So the sun is in the opposite, right opposite. It's in Taurus. So, I'm sorry. This is feminine. It's a feminine earth sign. And it's shining on the rippling sea and deep, dark water of the feminine Scorpio. Excuse me. So this is, as I said before, it's a lot of feminine energy. It's like the high priestess energy. Intuitive and psychic, and knowledgeable and secretive, under wraps sometimes, right? But things are going to come to the surface because the full moon sheds a light in the shadows, right? Taurus and Scorpio are fixed signs, and fixed signs are kind of immovable. It's hard to change someone's mind once they've made it up, you know, in this energy. So it's really good to look at where you're fixed in your life. You know, it's, can you transform that idea, that opinion that you have? Practice being open and considering others' point of view, and imagine yourself in their shoes and how they will feel, how they feel with their set of circumstances. This is the practice of empathy. And that's it for the astrology section of your reading. Let's go to your card, shall we? Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading for the tarot card section of your reading for the 13th of May through to the 19th. And I have been shuffling these, and I have done an intention, so let's get right to it, shall we? Sorry, excuse me. Okay, 3 cards for Aries, please, for this coming week. 2 more cards, 1 more card. Oh, they're coming, darling, they're coming out fast and furious. Okay, those 2 came out together. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay. Now let's do the clarifying cards. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing that a lot. I shouldn't say that, should I? I'm going to be completely healed by the end of this tarot reading. I will be completely and utterly healed. Okay, 1 more. This is for Aries. For this coming week, please clarify the... Oh, that looked like it was coming out. Oh, very good. Now, please clarify the 5. Oh, there it is. And please clarify 2 cards here. Oh, there it is. Okay. You want to check your cards out? Let's check them out. Here we go. Excuse me. There are your cards. The first one is the Justice card. Clarifying the Justice card is the Lovers. Then you have the 5 of Wands. Clarifying the 5 of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Clarifying the King of Swords and the... sorry, not the 2 of Swords. This is the... oh, it is the 2 of Swords, yeah. Okay. And clarifying it is the 7 of Cups. I'm going to keep this around me because I'm a bitch. Okay, so that's much better. I pulled it back and I put some extra lights on. So here we are. Okay, so your cards. The first card is the Justice card, Aries, and that is about balance, right? And the first thing I thought about when I got this was balance. Now, sometimes this means that litigation is coming down in your favor, but I'm really getting that you need some kind of balance in your life. And look, you've got the Lovers card. So that is perhaps your relationship. You need to balance your time with your relationship and then your time at work, and you really have to kind of balance life on the whole and love life, right? This is about love. This whole week is about love. You know, with the you're going to be probably a little more thoughtful and probably less aggressive in your relationships, because you can be impulsive and coquettish perhaps in when Venus is in your sign and you go after what you want. But this time you'll be a little more kind of laid back and allow the lovers to come to you, or your partner, or, you know, whoever you're involved with. Now, this is also, no, let me move on first. I'm just gonna leave it at balance for that. And the next card you have is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is, this is kind of a conflict. It's a conflict that needs to be handled in a diplomatic and creative way. Now, I'm getting that this is, for some of you, this is a conflict at work. It could be a little gossip, it could be something. And it's really important to address this. Now, I don't mean go in guns a-blazing. Definitely not guns a-blazing. You've got to kind of come into this with some humility. And kind of creative. You could kind of knock someone off balance and say, listen, I heard that you've been saying this, this, and this, and can you please tell me why, and what is it that I can do differently? Something where you're going to come into it with humility. But this is something that really needs to be addressed. And when the Five of Wands comes in, it's not a big, huge thing, but it's important for you to confront it. And I believe that when you confront it, I think it can kind of almost get you a promotion at work. I think it's going to be noticed. It's almost like people will revere you and really look up to you and say, oh, wow, you know, he or she has really good teamwork and problem solving talent. He or she is really good at problem solving, and that is, you know, that's a skill, you know, so it'll be recognized. That's a skill that people want to see. So I feel that you would shine, you know, and get that, you know, it could be a new, this is, I put this upside down. This could be a new beginning for you, but definitely handle whatever this is at work. And the next card you have two cards. You have the King of Pentacles. And this is very much like the Justice, but this is like the judge, right? He's coming down and he puts the gavel down. He has no qualms in passing a sentence. I would say that I believe that there's a choice on the table. And I would be it's one of those choices that, look, you're blocked because you haven't made this choice. So this is really important for you to kind of take this head on and make this choice. Maybe you've been offered a new job or a promotion or something. You haven't quite accepted it or decided what you're going to do. Now, when the King of Swords comes in, this is asking you to make the decision that is for the higher good of everyone. Every decision that you make has a karmic value. It's like the ripple effect. Excuse me. So be aware of that ripple effect. How is it going to impact your family, your partner, you know, and anybody else that's kind of around you? So it's really important to ask yourself that. And I've got a feeling that you're just confused. There's so many, you don't know which way to turn. You've got the Seven of Cups. This is like, I don't know what to choose. You know, it's one of those things. Well, always the answer is within. And if you don't know, look, you can always get a personal reading if you have a dilemma like this. You know, or you can meditate, and praying is talking to God and meditation is listening. So if you can clear the mind, then you'll be able to hear the right choice. You'll know it. And you know, the full moon is all about like completions, coming to an end. Something's ending. Something's coming to a completion. And there's a new start around the corner. So, you know, go with your gut feeling. You know, it's about intuition. It's in Scorpio. It's deeply emotional, deeply connected. If you really do meditate, you won't have any qualms about making that decision with clarity. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry for coughing and spluttering, and please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media and comment. And you know guys, I always answer every comment. I'm really into it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you are interested in that workshop, please email me and let me know with the subject line of Meet Your Spirit Guide. Guys, I love you all, and I'll see you next week.